Hello.
Hello.
So I'm just going to put it out there that we have been chatting pre-video. So it feels weird to act like we've all just come online. But hello, welcome to our little piece of the internet. Thank you for joining us. So as you guys all know, if you have been following along, we are now pre-recording our Stuff and Things Facebook Live, not so live, because we are being good little doobies and we are social distancing. So this week we invited a super amazing, awesome, special, fantastic guest, Brianne, my amazing hypnotherapist, hypnotic yarn assistant, and shop owner in her own right. So, Brianne, I'm going to just let you go ahead and introduce yourself first.
You took all my words.
We're going to call yourself awesome and amazing.
Yes, I'm just going to repeat everything you just said. So I'm Brianne. I am Cheryl's assistant, and I have my own shop, Cookie and Bees, where I make amazing yarn bags.
Yes, they are amazing.
They are.
They are. And I use them like for almost all of my projects now. Like everywhere there is like Brianne's bags everywhere and cake koozies.
I love it.
I cannot knit without a cake koozie, and not trying to toot my own horn, but I before I made the cake koozie, my cake would just sit there and then it would like roll off the couch and it'd be like a fish out of water, like flopping everywhere. And it drove me nuts.
Yeah.
So I can't live without them now.
I love them.
They are. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Jess, it's time for your intro.
You're done. Like, that's not me.
Yeah.
Hey, quick, Brianne, tell us where we can find you online.
Oh, so my website is cookieandbees.com. Same thing on Instagram, on Facebook, and YouTube, and wherever else. So Cookie and Bees, one cookie, two bees.
Awesome.
Perfect.
All right.
I'm Jess from Jessgas Yarn Cafe, Jessgas. Oh, I said Yarn Cafe again. Cheryl, you're supposed to remind me not to say that.
I didn't remember.
I changed it recently. I know. I'm all over the place. So Jessgas Crochet and Design. And I make patterns, crochet patterns, and I do finished items for sale, and I make exquisite pom-poms. And you can find me on Etsy at Jessgas Crochet, and on Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook.
Oh, you're on Pinterest too?
I am. I'm terrible about it. I have no idea what I'm doing on that thing. So I'm terrible.
Pinterest too.
I'm there.
I have no idea what I'm doing on Pinterest, but I do it too. Whatever.
It's a horrible rabbit hole for me, and I haven't actually been on Pinterest in a while because it's changed, and by recent, and I mean it's probably been over 5 years since I've really been on Pinterest, and I feel like it's changed a little bit.
Yeah. I never understand. Like I go to, like you'll search something on Google and then you'll get like 1,000 Pinterest results, and I accidentally click on one, and I always get so annoyed because I click on it and I go to the board or whatever, the pin, and then I want to like follow the link to the place, and it never takes me to like the thing I'm looking at.
No, you can't get there, or it's a bunch of broken links.
Yeah. So annoying. It really is. But yeah, but we're all on there.
We're there.
Do with that what you will.
Right.
It's funny. Well, I am Cheryl, and I am the owner and indie dyer behind Hypnotic Yarn and Yarnable, a hand-dyed yarn subscription box. And I I have patterns out on Ravelry and at the hypnoticyarn.com website. And I'm a knitter, and I'm a really crappy crocheter, but sometimes I try anyway. And you can find me as Hypnotic Yarn in all the places. Did I say that right? At Hypnotic Yarn?
Yep.
In all the places, including Pinterest. Don't expect much.
Right there with you.
Yeah. All right. So, as our new tradition dictates, we have been sharing a fun fact about ourselves. And I already forget what we decided this week's fun fact would be.
We talked about drinks of choice.
That's right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we did.
I mean, it could change.
Yeah, no, let's do that. Brianne, what's your favorite drink? Do you have like a favorite home drink and a favorite going out drink? Like, you can have a couple.
So I would say my favorite non-alcoholic drink is actually probably water. I drink a lot of water. But I'm also a really big gin fan. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that to you, Cheryl. I really like gin.
I hate gin.
Hendrix. Oh, not all gin is made equal. I love Hendrix, so I drink a lot of Hendrix and tonic. I love tonic water.
Oh, really? Oh my
With
goodness.
a little bit of lime. Oh my goodness, yes. It's like summer in a cup.
It's like medicine.
And so my sister-in-law, I have two sister-in-laws. One of them, she said, gin is only for true alcoholics. Like, I just really like it. I'm not an alcoholic.
That's so funny. Like, I just like the taste. Right. I get mad when sometimes I'll order. So I like apple martinis quite a bit. Like if I'm at a restaurant, like a fancy restaurant, I usually get an apple martini. And there's this one restaurant that we used to have our company Christmas party at, and I would forget because we'd only go there once a year, and I would order an apple martini. And for whatever reason, they could not make a vodka apple martini. They would always make it with gin. And I would be like, take it back. Like they would give it to me. I'd be like, yes, drink it. Be like, what is this? Like, who makes an apple martini with gin? Like, awful. And so I would make them take it away. And I'd be like, can't you make this with vodka? And they'd be like, no.
No.
What do you mean no? You must have vodka.
Yeah, that seems odd.
It was bizarre. So
well, I will agree that shelf gin is not good.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's anyway. Like one of those flavors, like, you know how there's just certain things that just absolutely are horrible. That's how I feel about gin. Oh.
That's how I feel about green peas.
It's my favorite. Green peas are my favorite vegetable. Frozen, extra green, extra snappy.
Happy.
Look at the texture's all wrong. The smell. Oh, the smell. I cannot do green peas.
I eat them like just bowlfuls of green peas. Like for a meal.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's not a meal.
So funny.
I know.
Are you crying, Jess?
Oh God, my eyes watering.
So my favorite non-alcoholic drink is going to be coffee. I mean, it's probably better with alcohol, but if I can't have alcohol in it, it would be coffee. And I don't know, my favorite home drink is probably like wine, but in the summer, it is definitely like a frozen margarita. I like to make a frozen margarita with like fruit in it, like through the blender with like blueberries or something. Oh, it's so good.
I agree.
That's probably my favorite. And half a shot of Chambord in a margarita So good. So good.
I've never tried that.
Really delicious. Like a sour margarita with just like a half a shot of Chambord. Mm. Anyway.
I will have. I'm too lazy to make like fancy pants drinks. So at home, it's well, my summer drink would be sweet tea vodka with lemonade because I can just throw it over ice. It's a great summer sipper. That's one of my favorites. My going out drink. Oh gosh, I'm so not picky. Like I'm equal opportunity. So like
whatever they bring me.
like it depends on the restaurant I'm at. I actually, you guys are never gonna believe this, but I tried Mai Tais for the first time.
First time?
First time?
Right? Like a year ago, 2 years ago maybe. And I don't know why I didn't. I just was like, no, that's not, I don't think I'd like that. Holy macaroni, that stuff is
really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, but I'll tell you, it sneaks up on you. I've never had something sneak up on me. Mai Tai.
They go down smooth and fast.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, why is my tongue feel like it's 5 times the size it really is? Yeah.
That's
I had
so funny.
I was like, we were going out for a nice family dinner. Not end well. I was like, you need to take the keys.
That's awesome. That's how I do nice family dinners.
Randy's like, Mom, are you okay? Yep.
Like a normal Tuesday night.
Right, exactly. I have my little tiki drink.
I'm in the
my little like Mai Tai tiki drink stitch marker.
Love it. My favorite non-alcoholic drink is definitely coffee. And then second would water, because if I'm not drinking coffee, I'm drinking water. But coffee is definitely my number one. Love
Do y'all drink coffee like all day?
That's
so hard.
Yeah. Like I'll have my pot that I brew. I won't brew full 12 cups, but I brew about 8, and then I'll drink that. So that lasts me through like almost the entire morning.
The morning. That's funny.
Yeah.
No, I have 2 cups a day. I don't drink
If
it all
my
day.
husband comes home like, do you want more coffee? I'm like, yep. Let's brew some more up.
That's awesome.
Wow.
You really do.
I
love it, but not
drinker,
that much.
So it's always crazy to me to see people at 5 p.m. drinking coffee.
Yeah, I'll drink it anytime.
Yeah. I'll crave it at night and I'm like, no, because I won't sleep. It didn't used to bother me, but it does now. So I can't have it. Like if it's a weeknight, I have to most people like talk about their alcohol like that. I'm like, no, I can't have my coffee after.
I'll be up all
Coffee's
night.
a day and nothing after 5 o'clock. But wine, that's fine. I'll drink it all day long. You guys, I caught my yarn in my rolly chair. Okay, that's better.
Oh no.
That was almost a catastrophe.
What are you working on, Cheryl?
My Facebook Live, though it's not live, sweater. This is the sweater I work on every week for Facebook Live.
That's coming along quite nice.
Yeah, it's getting really, you're getting there.
This sort of was a more contrasty than I expected it to be. Because this fade starts here and it really kind of fades in and then it's like, bam, different color. Oh, well. It's getting big.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's just a sweater I work on. It's all stuck in it, nothing fancy.
Is that the same yarn or is that a different yarn?
This is the yarn I've been using for the last couple of weeks.
Okay, but it's a different yarn from that other one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So this one, it was weird. It was like the skein, this from like here to here is all the same. But it started out without any of this aqua. And it was like as the inside of the skein, it was like the outside had one color and the inside had a different color.
I remember, and that's why I wasn't sure if you made it into that other one.
Oh no. Let me see. I think I have. No, I don't have it with me. I don't know. It was just like when they dyed it, it's like they didn't it didn't get blended. So the inside got dyed one way and the outside got dyed another way. So I used it specifically for this for the sweater because I thought, well, if I start here and then I use kind of that more pinkish purpley, it'll fade nicely and then it'll transition into that aqua and then I'll go to this blue aqua. But I feel like for whatever reason, I didn't think I had to like fade it. So I just stopped and started the new color. Probably not a good decision on my part, but I often don't make good decisions. I'm okay with that. So anyway, do you guys want to start with your FOs?
Sure.
Finished objects, yeah.
Go for it, Jess.
All right. Take two.
Take two.
So, Baby Yoda is robed and done.
Yeah, this is take two. We're all going to act excited again, like we haven't seen it yet.
Well,
Baby
I'm
Yoda.
not going to say what I said before.
Oh, does his robe come off? I won't tell you what Corbin said to me.
Well, now you have to.
I know.
He's like, if you make me one, Mom, he's like, isn't he supposed to have something under his robe that makes him a boy? And I'm like, no, he's not. I am not making one of those.
That would be creepy if you pulled up his robe and we all had a little surprise.
Yeah, right? That's
Comically,
what I was like,
comically correct.
That's a different podcast.
Right? Woo! I'm like,
oh my God.
Nope.
That's funny. Well, he is super duper cute.
Thank
Cute.
Thank you. And I'm happy with my changes that I made to him from the original pattern. So that I am pleased with. And he's ready to go.
I love him.
Are they safety eyes or buttons?
They are safety eyes.
Yeah.
Yep. I got them from 60 Eyes.
Yeah.
They are the best for buying eyes.
Yeah. They're on there good.
Whenever I used to make dolls a really long time ago, and I would buy my eyes from them. And like limb parts.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
God.
They do have like noses and things. They have
So
all
awkward.
kinds of stuff.
They do.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with him. He's
I love
got little
him.
puppy feet.
Oh, and he has fingers.
Yes. His fingers are my favorite part.
That's the best.
His little fingers sticking out of his
Oh.
robe.
Well, now, Jess, you need to make his little soup bowl.
Yeah.
Actually, there is instruction to make a soup bowl and have him holding it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
that could happen.
It should happen. He is so cute. I love him.
He is super cute. I'm happy with him.
If I had crochet skills, I would absolutely make myself a Baby Yoda.
All the Yodas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And just make every Yoda pattern out there. That's crazy.
So I finished some socks. Now, before I show them, I just want to have a disclaimer. I've worn them a lot. And
They're gonna show themselves.
washed them since I made them. I mean, it's only been a week, so it's not like they're just already showing some wear. All right.
Well, at least you really like them.
I love them. So this is the March Yarnable Happy Go Lucky.
So
And
cool.
I used the Crazy Sock Lady Butterfly Kisses pattern.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see the little butterflies.
Yep.
And it was just super fast. And I have both of them. They're both done. No one sock syndrome on my end.
Nice.
I love that.
Done.
I love that they actually like formed like your feet.
They're like foot shaped. Yep.
I'm not kidding. When I wear them a lot.
She couldn't wait. That's awesome.
Love it.
My feet are always so cold. I am never without socks on. And so homemade socks are definitely warmer than any other sock. And I don't wear fuzzy socks because then that makes your feet like sweat and clammy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the big fluffy ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The homemade socks are way warmer. So they've gotten a lot of wear the past week.
Well, that's
Obviously,
good.
I'll put them in their bath tonight.
Do you block your socks at all, or do you just like
No.
knit them and put them on your feet?
I think my foot blocks them pretty well.
That's so funny. I love it.
No, but I'm glad that you said that because I was actually thinking about getting some sock blockers just because taking pictures of your socks is a lot easier. I mean, you got to have those Instagram posts.
Yes.
Perfect socks.
Yes. Yeah, and they're not, I mean, they're very affordable. Even like super fancy sock blockers are affordable. So I love sock blockers.
Yeah, so that's on my list of things to buy because my current whip is another pair of socks.
Nice. Have I seen those? Oh yeah. Did I?
The scrappy socks?
Oh yeah, you did. You showed a picture. We've seen it.
So one is done. I mean, are we moving on?
Yeah, we might as well. I don't have any finished objects, so.
So one is completely done. Of course, this has not, hold on, let me flatten it out. This one has not been worn, so it looks like a regular sock. I have all of what I'm calling the unicorn mane on the inside. So I have to weave in all of those ends. But I love how it turned out.
It looks so cute.
And because I have this massive thing, it's full of scraps.
Yeah.
And of course, it's pretty much all Hypnotic yarn or yarnable. So I'm pretty sure I can tell you what each one of these yarns are. I'm almost done with the second sock. I'm on the foot. And this morning, I woke up really early this morning for some reason. And super early. So I started knitting. And I was doing the heel flap and gusset, which is great. But I was listening to an audiobook and I got so distracted that I forgot to change colors. So this one's huge. But whatever.
That's
It's the same yarn. This was the November yarn bolt past the sweet potatoes. So I did the heel on both of them to be the same. And the gusset. And that one just kind of escaped me.
That's all right.
But that should actually get finished maybe tonight or tomorrow.
Wow. You are a pretty fast knitter.
Yes.
Well, I think socks are fast. Yeah. And this is also a crazy sock lady pattern. It's morning coffee socks.
Oh, okay.
And it's just a knit purl combo. So it's 6-row repeat. That's super easy to memorize. And then like, bam, they're done.
I love that. That's my favorite type of pattern that you can just memorize it and then go.
Yeah.
Now the colors are different, right? They're going to be 2 different socks, right?
Yes, totally different. The stripes are not the same because some of them I had such little yarn. I actually used up what was left.
Yeah.
So
they're truly scrappy socks.
Yes. I mean, obviously, like the yellow that was repeated, but it was just whatever I reached into and grabbed from my scrap bag.
I love
that.
Yeah.
Looks so good. And they're like really long too. They look like they're
pretty tall.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I've only knit maybe 3 pairs of full-length socks in my life. I only knit shorties almost like exclusively because I just have no attention span for it. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. They just knit so fast. And then they're done.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I've knit a pair of socks in over a year, like 2 of the same one. I have a lot of single socks.
What about during winter? Do you wear boots at winter that you would wear tall socks with?
I still just wear shorties.
They don't get like, if you wear boots, but shorties with boots, do they not like fall down and like get shoved towards the toe? You don't have that problem? Oh,
No.
well, that's neat.
No.
I
think if you have that problem, then you need to knit a deeper heel so that they don't slip off. Or you need to knit the foot longer.
Right.
That's what I've heard. I don't go out that much.
I don't know.
I don't
wear tall socks with my boots.
yeah.
I wear tall socks too.
Yeah.
With my
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad we're winning the same Jess. Because even like store-bought shorty socks will like fall off with boots.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
If I have it like my pants are over the boot and they're like not tucked in, and if I don't have a long sock on, the rubbing up against my my shins or my calves,
Yes.
it just I don't like that. But I want socks to have a buffer.
Yeah.
Yep. For sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't go out much. I just stay in, so I don't wear boots. Quarantine thing, it's like the usual for me. I'm like, what?
I have another finished object.
You have another one?
I do. I do.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you had two finished objects.
You.
How unlike you.
I know. Well, I had somebody contact me about a dishcloth, and she sent me a picture of like some of her decoration, and she was asking about a dishcloth that I have already, and she was like, do you think this would match? And I was like, I don't think so. And she's like, but it's so cute and I love it. And I was like, you know what, let me see what I can do, because this I actually was like, I would love to do this.
Right.
Like, I want this one. So like, let me see what I can do and I'll design something. So I designed something today, and I think it matches. I haven't heard from her yet. I sent her a picture, but I haven't heard from her yet. But let me know what you guys think.
So you designed and finished it today. What?
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
The hair, the little feather fluff.
That is my favorite thing. You just won the day, Jess. You just won the day.
So cute. Did you embroider the feet and the nose and the eyes?
I did.
Super duper cute.
I did. And then I tried to make the back look similar, the wrong side look similar to the right side, so that it's not
God.
when you flip it. But I thought it came out
really cute.
That is amazing. If like anyone out there is a Final Fantasy fan, it looks like a chocobo or chocobo. I don't know how you say it, but it's like this bird creature that like you ride in Final Fantasy, like your character rides it around everywhere, and it's like a big chicken, and that's what it looks like. It's my favorite. Oh my God, I have to Google it and show you guys. That's crazy. I love that.
Thank you. So I designed that today and wrote all the directions down so I could make one again in different colors and stuff. So
that's fun. And you just did it today, you said?
Yeah. Yep.
No, it's like no big deal.
I grabbed all the stuff and I was like, well, and I'm one of those people, like, it's terrible. I should really be more thoughtful about things, but I'm one of those people that I'm like, I have to do it and write it while I'm doing it rather than try to envision it and draw it out.
Oh, you made that? Like your pattern?
Yes.
Oh, I missed that part.
Yes, I designed it today.
That is amazing. I'm extra impressed. This is a chocobo. Can you see it? Oh no.
What?
I just got a message that it was upgraded.
Yes. Okay. I forgot about the time limit. We had a time limit and it's not a thing anymore.
Oh.
Yay.
That's good.
That was a fast 40 minutes.
It goes by quick, doesn't it?
It does.
It does.
Now you know why we always go late.
Yeah.
That was super fast.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So
Well, Jess,
no,
I
I did
love that.
So
I want that.
So instead of mapping things out, I just winged it.
I would
perfect.
I would buy some from you like now. Are you gonna sell them?
Well, I'm waiting to hear back from her if she wants this one, but I'm gonna make a bunch and have them ready to ship.
Yeah, like I'll buy a set, like a couple. That would make a
Nice.
cute gift.
Yeah, I don't. So the only thing is this blue. I'm not sure if I don't
I
think
don't
I
care
have it.
about the colors. I don't care. It can be
Perfect,
whatever.
because I'm just gonna kind of go a little nutty and make a bunch of them and put them in the shop and have them as ready ship items.
Yeah.
Those are cute with your wait, what about the bunnies? Didn't you have bunnies?
I do, and they're still in the shop. I have
Okay.
yeah. So I have that. That's what she had initially inquired about, but the picture she sent me, it's all chicks, and then she had like this color, and I was like, I think I might have that color like in some of my scraps, to be honest.
Yeah.
And so I found it in my scraps, which is why I'm like, I don't think I have enough to make another one. But I knew I would have enough to make at least one. So
That is really, really cute.
thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah. I would buy a couple of them from you if you make them.
I will keep you posted.
Yes, please do.
I plan to and put them, like I said, I'll put them up in the shop, but I'll let you know.
Yeah, because we're going to be mailing out Easter gifts this year because we're not going to be getting together. So I would definitely get those, and they'd just be a cute little thing to pop in the mail. I love it.
Yeah, perfect. I love it too.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
So that's it.
Well,
Other than that, I have whip. I have my whip.
I've got whips. I got a couple whips.
Nice. Let's see.
They are all out. So I have made only a tiny bit of progress on my sock.
Oh, I like how that's knitting up.
Very pretty.
Let's see if I can make it focus. There it goes. Can you kind of see?
What yarn?
Yeah,
This is it's called Cake Pop, and it was a new yarn. I think it's all gone. I don't think I have any left, but it looks like that.
I couldn't imagine that would have stuck around for long. I loved those colors.
It's very pretty.
Fun. It's a fun color, and I'm doing the cuff and the toe in this like caramel sort of color, and then I think I'm gonna do the heel in this mini that I got from Victoria House of Fibers with that sock tube I had bought that she knit on her machine, and I'm gonna do a different mini for that one. So I thought, oh, this would go pretty good.
That'll be very pretty.
Yeah.
So I like that, and I like it. I'm designing the texture on the front. It almost looks like a cable, but it's not. It's like it's lace, and it has it's almost like lace ladders. So they almost look like a cable, but it's not a cable. It's super simple, and it's a 4-row repeat, and 2 of the rows are like knit. So it's super easy.
Cheryl, is this going to be a tall sock?
No.
It's
going to be an afterthought. So I'm going to cut the heel in like right here.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not going to be tall.
I still need to learn how to do afterthought heel. They look so good. Like it's such
so
a
easy.
clean heel, and it seems terrifying.
No, it's not. It's not terrifying at all. It really isn't, because you put your needles in. So you're going to keep this on these needles. So you need 2 sets of needles to do an afterthought heel. So you're going to keep this on your needles, and then you go and you pick up the stitches. So you'll pick up a row of stitches with one needle, and then a row of stitches with the other needle. And then you have 1 row in between. So if that makes sense, so you've got 3 rows, 1 on one needle, the bottom one, and then you have the middle one. And then so when you cut your stitch in the middle, you've already captured those stitches. Nothing's gonna go anywhere when you unravel it. So you can just unravel it, and then when you do it, they're on the needles. And now you just have a hole that looks just like this. And then you knit a toe. It's just a toe. It's so easy. It's so easy. You just sit there and pick up, like, if you have 60 stitches, you'll just pick up 30 stitches and pick up 30 stitches. While, you know, like you just pick up one leg of each V. I'm a terrible teacher.
No, just out of curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
when you are working those rows, or let's say I've knit, I knit my cuff.
Yeah.
And I'm going to knit 2 rows, or, do whatever, 2 rows, and then I'm going to have my heel.
Yeah.
And then what I want to be the back of my sock, whenever I'm knitting those 30 stitches, let's say, the half of it, could you go ahead and put those 30 stitches on scrap yarn?
Yeah.
Like, just put in a lifeline, knit, and then 2 more rows down, do another lifeline?
Yes.
And because that seems like it, for somebody terrified, it might make it a little bit easier.
Yep. In the free patterns that I have, that's how I do it.
Oh, okay.
Because it can be scary. Once you do it a few times with like the waste yarn, when you put waste yarn in, then you're just like, after you do it a few times, you're like, that's just a hassle. Like, I don't need to do that. But doing it a couple times like that gets like the scary bits out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it.
Yeah. You just put in one lifeline, like one, you don't do it twice. I think you just do it once. And then you do the same thing. You pick up the stitches on top of where the line is, and you pick up the stitches on the row right underneath the line. And then you pull out the line.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just have a hole. So it's the same thing, but you're just, putting the stitches.
That makes sense.
Waste yarn.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, it's not hard, and I love doing them. You can also do a fish lips kiss heel if you wanted to have a similar look, like without doing a gusset and heel flap. If you wanted to do like a contrast color and you didn't want to like break up your stripes or something, you could do a fish lips kiss heel and you would get sort of the same thing.
I have not heard of that one.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's like a German short row heel or something. I think it's a short row heel. And it's super easy and it's fun. It's a fun heel to do. And it's similar, but you don't have to cut or put anything on waste yarn. I don't think. It's been a while. I don't think you do. No, I think you don't. You just stop knitting. You grab your, like, whatever color you're going to do, and then you knit the heel, I believe. And then you just keep going around. Yeah. Whatever. I'm a terrible teacher. All right. Anyway, who else has a
Jess, I'm done.
Okay. So I've been working on the blanket that I showed last week, and it's almost done. So this is what I've been working on in my spare time.
I love this blanket.
And it's,
oh my goodness,
it's almost done.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm on the last row of color.
You are speedy.
And then I just need to put an edging on and take care of all the ends.
You did a lot on that, because last week you said you had like 4 more stripes or something. So yes. You did a lot.
Yep. I had 4 of these panels that needed to be done.
It's gorgeous.
So I'm on the 4th one now.
Are those baubles that make like, what is that?
Sort of. I wouldn't, I have the pattern book in the other room, but I wouldn't really classify them as baubles. Yeah. They're typically, like, for me, or to me, when I do a bauble in crochet, they're very pronounced. They're a big popcorn stitch. It's something that's not very subtle. These, actually, they look really pronounced on there, but if you're looking at it, they're actually very subtle.
Yeah.
They're not as puffed out as like a bobble stitch is.
But are they made kind of the same way? Like,
No,
no? Oh.
it's just triple crochet. It's a triple
Oh.
crochet and then a single crochet next to it.
Interesting.
Oh, so it's basically like a little loop.
Pretty much, yeah. So it makes the stitch itself stick out because it's there's nothing to keep it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So
that's interesting.
So
I love that.
Really nice. And what is the blanket for?
So I made this originally for my niece when my sister-in-law was pregnant with her, and she is now, I think she's going to be 11. I can't ever remember. There's so many of them and they're all so close together that I can't ever remember the order, but I believe she's 10 going on 11. But it's her favorite blanket. And because she is, she's a tutu wearing rough and tumble girl. So she loves to go outside, she loves to play, but she loves to wear tutus while she's doing it. And she would get it caught on trees while she's climbing trees and everything else. So the blanket is really ripped up. So they had originally contacted me and asked me if they could pay me to make one. And I was like, no, I felt like it was a gift that I had given to her when she was a baby. So now her birthday's in August. So this is going to be her birthday gift because she was devastated that the blanket was destroyed. So she still has it. She won't throw it out yet.
The exact same pattern, everything?
Exact same pattern, exact same colors, exact same size, everything. And she still has the old one because she refuses to let them throw it out. So she cuddles up with it, even though it's like holy, and they've literally like taken ends and just tied knots so it wouldn't completely come undone. And so she'll have a brand new one.
Is it a surprise for her?
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
That's amazing. I love that. I love that story. I love the blanket. I love everything about that.
Yeah, I'm excited to give it to her.
My son's gonna come in because he forgot I was recording. I can hear him.
He's gonna run.
I think he just heard me. Maybe he's like, oh crap, that's right. Oh, there is time recording. You want to come say hi?
Nope. Mine are like, yep.
I don't know if y'all can hear my children screaming at each other.
No.
Okay, that's good.
No, I can't hear him at all. That's funny.
It's like last week, Corbin decided to open the door and then play basketball in the hall with the door open. Like,
that's right.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my God. We all need to get like locks on our door, like on our craft room doors.
Soundproof.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like an adult like clubhouse or whatever, like an adult like tree house. Like you put like a skull and crossbones on, like drawing on the door. Do not come in. So I will show you guys. I know I already showed you guys a picture of my sweater that I started.
It's so pretty.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Colors are magnificent.
Yes. Everything Brianne just said.
It's like
the size.
It's like a weird size where like the needles are not quite big enough for it to be like stretched around. So, but you can see like the pine cones are starting to show up.
So pretty.
And I haven't screwed it up anywhere yet. So
it's going to be gorgeous and it's going to look so nice on you.
It is so soft. It is so soft. So it's the baby alpaca silk cashmere, which I swear to God, it's all I want to knit with. I don't want to knit with anything else ever. Like, it's soft holding it, but once you start knitting something up and you feel it, you're just like, are you kidding me? Is like I get to wear this on my person? I'm so lucky.
I'm so
Cheryl's gonna be like rubbing herself whenever.
Crazy. Like, I want to wear my Stardust sweater all the time because it's out of this yarn and it's so nice. But that one has mohair in it. And I think, okay, so let me backtrack a little bit because you guys know the story, but nobody else does. So I am going to frog my Paloma sweater. I think I decided why I was not loving it. And I think it's because the last two sweaters, the three sweaters that I've made, all were fingering weight held with mohair. Yeah. So I knit 2 Love Note sweaters, one for me, one for my daughter, and then the Stardust sweater. Stardust sweater was DK weight, but also held with mohair. And then the Paloma sweater was fingering weight held with mohair. And I'm like, you know what? I'm sick of mohair. I'm sick of working with this yarn held with mohair. Like, I just wanted just the yarn. So the pattern is Goldwing. I don't know why she calls it Goldwing. Like, I don't know what the significance of that is, but it is by Jennifer Steingass. And I feel like I need to grab a picture of it. Let me see if I think I snapshotted it. It is so pretty. You guys, I take so many pictures of things, you guys. Okay, here it is. So this isn't her. This is like somebody who made it. This isn't her picture. This is just one of the test knitters or something. And I love it. So I love it so much.
It's so pretty.
And I was thinking it was my first like color work sweater, but that's not entirely true because the Zweig sweater has color work in it, but it only has a tiny, tiny bit. And this is like a full on color work yoke, which I've never done before. But I mean, once you do color work, you can do anything color work. Once you do it, it doesn't really matter what the thing is.
And it's only one section.
Yeah. It's just like the top.
Mm-hmm.
It's like just like to here or whatever. I love it. Oh my God. I didn't get to work on it today at all, but this is probably like 2 days worth of work. So it's working up really quickly. And then you get like halfway and then you switch. And so the color work will be in the light and then the body will be in the really dark color. So it gives it like this really cool, like almost gradient sort of effect. I can't wait to like work on it more. And I love like touching it and holding it. So I feel like it gave me my knitting mojo back. So this is the yarn. I dyed it just for this sweater. And it's hard to see that this one is tonal, but it is like that kind of periwinkle blue and it's got purple in it. And I love it. And that was Jess and Brianne, you guys both helped me tremendously like come up with the colors and like how I was going to dye them.
They're so pretty.
It's so soft. I could like live in it. I dyed some extras, so I will have a few of these colors in the shop. Not a lot, but a little bit. So I totally spoiled myself because I had this yarn put away. And so I dyed like 10 skeins just so I could knit this sweater. And it was like all I had and it was for the shop. And then I just kept it all for myself. Sorry.
I love it. I'm jealous.
I love it too.
Are you also going to do the color work on the bottom of the sleeves?
I don't know. I'm leaning towards no. I probably won't. Because let's be honest, I'm going to like knit this and then I'm going to knit the sleeves and I'm going to be like, are you kidding me? Let's just finish this.
Yeah.
You know? So I'll probably do the yoke, separate for the sleeves, finish the color work section, and then I'll knit the sleeves, and then I'll finish the body. Because that's what I do so that I will finish the sweater. Otherwise, I'll never even finish. Otherwise, I won't even have sleeves. Never mind color work. It's not even going to have sleeves if I don't do that. So anyway, I wish you guys could like freaking feel this because it's amazing.
I'm happy I can't.
And the colors, like I love these colors. Like they're not my normal colors, but I love them.
They're beautiful.
They're pretty.
Thank you. They make me super happy, and I can't wait to like work on it this weekend. I feel like I want to get most of the yoke done this weekend. Should, but can't happen. Do you guys have any other whips that you're working on? Well, I know, Brianne, you said you didn't have anything else. Did you bring any bags or fabric? Did you bring your fabric?
No.
You should have. You should have.
I told y'all earlier, I don't know how, but my fabric stash just got depleted and I didn't even realize, like, it was just all sewn.
Yeah.
And so I purchased a lot online. Well, you know, processing times have slowed down since everyone's ordering online. I don't know when it's actually going to ship. So today my husband, who, when I opened my shop, my husband was all about, let me help you cut all the yarn. So, I mean, he was just this mad cutter, which was great because then I could just sew.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then my husband he was getting his second master's, so he had to start writing his thesis. And so he stopped helping because obviously he's really busy. And so it was just me. And anyway, so today he was like, I'm going to start cutting out fabric for you again because he's done. And I was like, I don't have any.
I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of your husband's like involvement. Oh, I love it.
Like, is Joanne open? We need to go. And I was like, actually, they are. They are not closing. Well, so far.
Right. Yeah, they sent out an email saying that they were staying open.
They're still open. And so he was like, well, we need to go fabric shopping. And so we did. And he helped me pick out a bunch of stuff. So I'll have a whole bunch of new stuff in the shop. I guess I can, because, well, I took a picture of the one I sent y'all earlier, which I can show you.
Yes, show it.
The best.
It is the best.
Let me find.
It is the best. Like, it is literally the best. Like, you won the internet.
Is that horrible?
No, you have a second bit. There you go.
Yeah, there you go, right there.
Oh,
so,
my goodness.
Cat avocados on toast.
It's amazing.
I love that.
Yeah.
So that's one of the ones we got today. I also got some other florals. Oh my gosh, I've completely already forgotten. Oh, I did get like this tattoo style fabric, which is super cute.
Ooh.
And you know, it has like this skulls with dagger, but it's like real cutesy kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a bunch. So I'll have all kinds of things in the shop. Tomorrow I'm cutting the avocados.
I can't wait. I love
Best
that
name too. Like, oh,
Avocado toast.
Yes.
So it's going to get cut up and sewn tomorrow. So if y'all are cat fans or just avocado fans, I should have that in the shop either later tomorrow or maybe on Sunday.
I'm probably gonna buy one. Just saying.
Yeah.
Like I,
What bag would
like
you
I
want?
have to have it.
Send an alert.
So I can make it. Exactly.
Send an alert.
What's that?
What kind of bag?
I don't know. I don't know. A big one.
A big.
A floppy drawstring bag.
I love the floppy drawstring.
Me too.
It's my favorite. And whenever I did a poll, most people had said that they liked a little bit more structure. So the ones I make for the shop, I make sure that they have a little bit more structure to them. But I like the floppy because you can just fold them up and you just throw them if you're not using it, or pack it full.
I love a floppy drawstring bag.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll make sure. I mean, it's a pretty big print, so I'll probably only make bigger bags.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hopefully you can get more of it. I think you're going to sell out of that.
Whenever I saw it, I'm pretty sure like all kinds of like really exciting bad words came out of my mouth. I was like, are those avocado cats? And they were. So I bought everything they had left, which wasn't that much.
Yeah. It's amazing. Well, hopefully they'll buy more since it's sold out. They'll reorder it, hopefully.
I haven't looked, but I might be able to get it online.
I'll have to, when things open up around here or whatever, I'll have to see if they have it. I'll get it and send it to you.
Oh yeah.
There's more avocado.
I think people will like it. It's pretty silly.
That's fun.
It's fun. It's definitely fun.
Super cute.
I dropped a stitch. Sorry, I'm being like suddenly completely unfocused.
Let us know when you release too, because I want to get a bag too.
Okay. What kind of bag do you want? A big one?
I always like bags.
I like big bags, and we cannot lie.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, crochet, I guess it takes so much more yarn. So you typically like bigger bags.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, I will have lots of big bags.
Perfect.
That's awesome. Jess, do you have more whips?
I do not.
You don't?
No, I haven't been working on my sweater because I've been working on all this other stuff.
That makes sense. So no sweater love this week?
No sweater love. It's still where it was. I showed it last week.
Yeah.
So
I don't have too much more. I made a little bit more progress on my Queen Bee beanie. I will get it done for the end of the cow, even though I can't weave my own yarn, but that's fine. I will finish it because there's really not that much more to do on it.
That's a really pretty color.
It is. I agree. I think I changed my mind about the pom-pom. So the yarn is Barnyard Knits, and it's called Rusted Tin Roof, I think, or Tin Rusted or something like that. And I was going to use, I'm going to grab it. Hold on. I was going to use this pom-pom that I got at Stacy's Stitches when we were there, I think like in May or something. I don't know. So I was going to use this pom-pom. But the more I knit this up, it doesn't really have any orange in it.
no.
I mean, it has a tiny, tiny bit, but it's really more like a gold in there. So I'm thinking I might use this pom-pom instead, this silver.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You think?
That's a big pom-pom.
Yeah. It's the same size as this one.
I like big palms, and I cannot lie.
I like everything big. I like it all big. So it's the same size as this one. Let me see. This is a button. This one's a button.
Was that other one the honey brown? Those are. If the other one was the honey brown, then they're both the same size.
Yeah, it's definitely. I don't know what it's called, but it's definitely.
Does it have darker brown tips?
No, it's all cream, like latte.
Yeah.
But it's definitely the same size. It's definitely big. This is a big one. This looks really good because this hat has gray in it too. So that looks good on it. I like switching out my pom-poms. Actually, this would look really nice with this light one too.
Oh yeah, it does.
I could just not even commit. I could be non-committal.
Just put that snap on.
Snap on. Yep. So I don't know. So I'm on, let's see, where am I at?
Looks like you're pretty close to being done.
I have 2 bobble rows. I did the lace row. So I have to do some stockinette, another bobble row, one more round of like this lace stuff, and then decrease with the bobbles, and then the decrease for the crown, which was really, really fast. So I'll finish it. I'll have to probably not work on my sweater as much, but we'll see. Maybe I'll finish it. Maybe I won't. I like to say
you don't have to commit.
Yeah. So that is all I have for that. Oh, I have something to show you guys that you haven't seen yet. That yarn that my post office or my postman didn't deliver yesterday. that I was looking forward to this yarn all day, and then it said it was out for delivery and it didn't show up, and I was really bummed out. But it showed up today. So hold on. I gotta put this pop thing back on or I will lose the snap. It'll never be seen from again. Okay, so the yarn came today and it is from Silly Sheep Designs. So this is the yarn I got.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
It's like, I think it was like a Christmas colorway that she still had in her shop. I don't know. It's called Midnight Yule.
Huh.
It's a single ply.
I wouldn't necessarily have said Christmas because it looks like there's some like blue or purple-ish kind of color.
Yeah.
So
And the greens and the red.
Yeah.
It's nice.
it is. I like it. The only yarn she had in her shop, there was like 2 colorways and they both had like kind of Christmassy names. Like one was like from like the Grinch Stole Christmas. It was like something to do with like Whoville or something. And the other, and then Midnight Yule. So that's what was making me think they were like leftover Christmas colors. I could be wrong about that, but it's a single ply. It's pretty.
Yeah, it is.
So I like it. And then she sent, oh, this is so cute. Well, I ordered a stitch marker as well. She makes polymer clay stitch markers and it killed me, so I had to get it. It's like a little chocolate.
Oh,
Oh.
that's cute.
Even like with the bow, and it's got glitter in it. It's not super sparkly like on the camera, but it has like almost like a reddish sort of sparkle, which works really well with the chocolate. I love it.
Cute.
It's very cute. And she sent some tea and a sticker with her logo and a magnet with her logo, which is really cute. It's like a
that's
sheep
cute.
with
I
like
like
a
the
space
magnet.
helmet.
Oh.
Her theme is like space, outer space. So it's a sheep with a helmet, which is funny.
Cute.
And then she sent me, I don't know if she sends everybody extra stitch markers or what, but she sent me this little extra one and it says tarot. It's like a little tarot card.
Oh, it's a tarot card.
Yeah,
That's cute.
little stitch marker. So I thought that was super cute. And I really like my chocolate Easter bunny. I really like chocolate bunnies. I really
So
like
it's
polymer.
polymer clay because it looks like a charm.
No, it's polymer clay, and then this is like a separate. The bow is separate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah. So it's
That's
like
really
a
cute.
combo. It is really cute. I like it. What was I just saying?
You were talking about your stitch marker. That's it.
I can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh well, must have been a lie. So I like that. I bought that. And then the only other thing I have to show you guys today is yarn that I dyed. And I'm kind of in love a little bit. So I dyed this.
Was that the pic?
I love it.
Don't
It
you love
looks
it?
So
A
pretty.
tiger.
Yes.
I see it and I think of a beautiful tiger.
Right?
And love
I think
everything
I'm gonna
about
call it Tiger Lily.
it.
Oh, yes. I love it.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
I think I'm going to, what do you think about this? I think I'm going to dye a whole like set that are like this, but with different colors. Like, so instead of orange, like a pink and a blue and a green and a purple.
With the gray? Or,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like this, but instead of the orange, a different color.
Yeah. I think
That-
that's
Yeah.
always a good idea.
Like a whole little rainbow. I really like how it looks overall, you
Yeah.
know?
Love that yarn.
I think I'm gonna dye it on DK too. This is fingering.
Oh, very. Are you going to do it on worsted, Cheryl?
Probably not on worsted, just on DK.
Thought I'd ask.
Yeah,
Crocheters, you know.
probably just DK.
Thought I'd ask.
You'll be killing me. Gosh, you threw me off with that question.
Oh, that looks super fun.
Oh,
You guys
I
haven't
love
seen this one.
that.
That reminds me of the aliens from Toy Story. I don't know why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like probably going to be like that. This fluorescent green in it. It's super
Oh, that's
bright.
pretty.
It's even brighter in person than I think it's showing up. It's like really bright. So these are the mini me sets. I only dyed 2 sets so far. I'm going to do a few more, but I wanted to see how they came out before I like fully committed.
I love it.
I almost scrapped the whole idea because I was like, I was going to use my fingering weight minis because they come pre-minied. Like they're, you know, already 20 grams in a skein. And then I thought, nobody's going to try to show their kids how to knit on a fingering weight yarn, right?
Yeah.
I did.
Did you?
Although I will say I quickly ended up changing to some worsted weight.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it wasn't necessarily because the yarn was so thin, it's because the needles are so small.
Right. Right. And that's kind of what I was thinking.
Holding a bigger needle.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? They should probably be worsted weight minis, but they don't, well, I don't want to say they don't make them. I don't know. Where I get my yarn, they don't make worsted weight minis. So I have to manually hand wind all these minis, which I don't mind doing, but it does take a little bit of time. But so what I'm doing is, and I really like, is I'm holding the yarn with the full skein. So when I dye it, like if you get the yarn, I don't know, in my mind, this just, it feels so like important, and it probably doesn't even matter to anybody. But to me, I just feel like it's very cool to think of like these were dyed together. And so when you get it and it's like you split them apart, you're getting like this little, like it's like one and then it becomes 2. I know, it's whatever. I feel like it's very sweet and I like it. And people probably won't even care that they were dyed, like that their set was dyed together, but they're dyed together. Whatever.
Your effort is completely appreciated.
Yes.
I just feel like it's those things that even if you don't know that that's what happened, I just feel like it makes the yarn special.
It does.
And this is the other set that I did. There's actually 3 of each of these, but I only brought out 2. So this is the other one, and this one's a little more muted.
I
love
that color.
But I like these a lot too.
Yeah.
So that's what I have.
I love that. I love that idea.
I like it too.
That's
I don't know. We'll see if anybody likes it. If they do, I'll dye more. If they don't, I won't.
I love that color. I love those colors.
I think
Yeah, that one's super duper fun.
I didn't love them after I dyed. Like when I first dyed them, I stopped because I was like, oh, these are awful. And then they dried, and then they looked so much better.
It looks really good, and I think kids would really like the color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boys and girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it.
I love that yarn.
You too.
I have to buy one.
I love it too. I love
They're
it
so
too.
pretty.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know, I want to make all the things with this. I feel like this would make fun socks.
Super fun.
Yeah.
So, well, I think that's the only thing. Wait, I'm going to get one more thing. Only because, Brianne, I'm going to show you. Jess already has hers, but you haven't seen it. This is, this is the yarn that I'm sending you. This is the color.
That's for me?
Yeah, remember I told you I was sending you guys each a skein of this because I dyed it and I was having a hard time with it. So this is the color. It's actually a little more
beautiful.
A little more green than blue. But
ooh, I like green.
Have you got?
Hmm?
Have you gotten any of the baby alpaca yet, Brianne?
Oh
No.
no.
Oh, you just wait.
Yeah, you're in for a treat.
You'll now know why I'm glad I'm not there touching it.
Yeah. It's
Because
really
it
nice.
is irresistible.
I cannot wait. I'll have to figure
gorgeous.
out some something amazing to make with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to send it to you.
Or something that you can have. A cow.
Yes. It would look really good. You know what would look good as? The concentra cowl. It's like
Isn't it a color work?
It's mosaic. So you're only working with one color at a time, but it looks like color work. It's really pretty.
You do that so well.
She makes it look easy.
My mom came over before the whole coronavirus thing was here. It was a few weeks ago, and she was going to help me do some yarn stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, oh, I'll have her twist some skeins with the skein twister machine that I use. I'm like, she'll be able to do that. She'll sit there and hit the pedal and twist it. Not a big deal. I thought she was going to break her arm. I had to pull her off the skein twister. Mom, she's going to see this. Mom, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it was no bueno. It was so scary. That it made me think of you, Brianne, when I watch you do it on the video.
I can't do it. I'm gonna have to try harder. Mine always comes out as a big knot. I mean, like, the yarn's not knotted, it's fine, but it's not skein. It's like, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It all works out.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but this is where I go like this. Ding. You got to get the elbow action down. You got to get your ticketing in there.
My arms are so long that I can't get my elbow in. It's like a knuckle dragger. My arms are ridiculously long arms. It's like caveman.
Oh, no. Oh, well. Wow, that's why.
So funny.
That is funny. All right. Well, ladies, I don't have anything else. Do you guys have anything else? Do you have any shop news? Do you have any announcements that you want to make? Anything?
I don't.
No?
No.
All right. Well, I will say that I'm opening Yarnable. I am going to open Yarnable back up January. Help me. Words are hard. What month are we in? March?
April 1st.
April 1st. Thank you.
No joke.
Yes.
Through the 4th, right?
Yes. April 1st through the 4th. So we're going to open it back up.
Wednesday through Saturday, right?
Yes. See, this is why you're awesome. I'm like, I don't know. Brianne, what are we doing?
If you want to join and you don't get the emails, hop over to yarnable.net, sign up to be notified when it gets open, and you'll also get a little coupon code for some dollars off your first box.
Yes, 5. That's correct. Yep. So that's going to be a thing. And aside from that, I don't think I have anything else. I'm going to try to do a shop update like every 2 weeks. So I did one last Friday. So there probably won't be another one until like what? Like end of the first week of April, something like that.
Yeah.
So that's all. All right.
Sounds good.
All right, well.
Maybe the Friday after Yarnable closes.
Yes.
So the 10th.
7, 8. So around the 10th.
Yes. See?
Ish.
Get you guys with the numbers. The dates and all the things. All right. Well, if you guys don't have anything else that you want to share, we can just, I guess, say goodbye, and then I will stop recording this.
All right. Y'all have a great evening.
All right. Bye, everyone. And thank you so much for watching us. And I hope that you love these recorded videos as much as you liked the live videos. You know, I know we don't have the same, like, commenting, interaction, but I still think it's fun, and I hope everyone likes it just as much.
Well, you can still comment, ask questions. We'll come back and answer.
Exactly. We will read through them all. So
I do.
yeah.
I read all the comments.
Yes. All right. Well, bye.
Bye.
Hold on.